Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be discussing a very important topic: hair breakage. What are some of the reasons why there's hair breakage, and also how you can stop hair breakage? Let's get into it. Yes, so if you see me looking down, there are some points I just want to make sure I cover, so I'm just going to be following. But it is important to know what are some of the reasons why your hair is breaking, because everybody is different, right? And everybody have different reason why their hair break. Now, apart from medical reason, because medical reason can cause it, sickness in the body, or medication. Outside of that, we're talking outside of that cause hair breakage, the common things that cause it, right? Dryness is one. Now, when your hair is dry and you need to detangle it or you need to style it, and it is dry, you're in trouble. Because what is gonna happen, it's like, how can I describe it to you? Ramen noodles. They're very crispy and dry before you boil them. Your hair is like that basically when it's dry. It snaps easily. So if you go ahead and your hair is dry, you realize your hair is dry, you don't apply any moisture to it, as in any water, following or leave-in conditioner, following with a cream or a oil, then your hair is gonna break. And that's one of the reasons as well why our hair breaks when it is dry. The next thing we're gonna discuss is heat damage. Applying too much heat, I mentioned before, it is important. It is important, absolutely important, to know your hair type, because not every hair type responds well to heat. So if your hair type is high porosity, it's already dry, so you're gonna have this heat. If it is low porosity, then also you have to balance it when using heat. So you have to keep all that in mind. So that's the next reason why your hair will break: too much heat. You're applying too much heat to your hair. The next thing we're gonna look at is fine-tooth comb. Combing your hair. Using comb and brush, the wrong ones. If your hair is dry, or say it's not dry, but you go on, you need to detangle your hair and you're going to take up fine comb. Okay, let's give you an example. Using this, a fine tooth comb. No, that's not going to work well. That's not going to work well with your hair. Okay? This is not so bad, but for me, I'll prefer a bigger tooth comb. But this is not so bad. This can work, but it also depends on how tangled is your hair, and is your hair dry. So you have to keep that in mind. So say your hair is not too tangled, it just needs a little comb through just to free it up a bit, then this is not bad when using a wide tooth comb. But for me, preferably, I'll go with a bigger tooth comb, a wider tooth comb. That's one I recommend than this one. But this also can work, as I said, depends on how tangled your hair is. The next thing we'll discuss is diet. Now, they always say there's a saying, you are what you eat. Now, our hair is made up of mostly protein, which is keratin, and you also have biotin. Now, but 95% of our hair is protein. So if you're eating a lot of things that, well, we know a lot of things that people eat, they're little to no protein, right? So when you're eating a lot of things that don't really have any protein, don't really have any fiber in it, the nutrients that your hair needs, it's going to break because your hair is going to get weak. So yes, you're making sure your hair is not dry. You're trying to use the right comb or the right brush, but at the same time, remember your hair is growing out, and when it grows out, it's dead, right? It's dead. It's a dead cell. So you want to make sure when it's coming out, it comes out healthy. So what you eat is important. Try to eat food that have enough protein, fiber, nutrients that you need, amino acids. Too many people are eating fast food, quick fix food basically. But if you take the time to prepare the right food, or to put in the right supplement in your body, because say you can't always get all that you need from the food that you eat, because some people don't eat certain things. That is understandable. But you can also use supplements. So you have what's that thing called? I'm trying to remember.
A few minutes later.
But there are some things you can use, some supplements you can buy that will, I remember, collagen. Collagen is very good. A supplement that you can take, you can actually put it in your tea, put it in your drink, or you can just mix it by itself and drink it per serving. That is very good. That will also help to give you some of the things you need. And there are other supplements that you can use in taking care of your hair. The next thing we're gonna go into is trimming. Now, for me, I'm not a big fan of that. If you see my last video I did on trimming, I didn't really want to do it, but I have to do it because it's needed. It's a part of the health journey. Trimming is important. As your hair grows, again, it is dead cell. And as you manipulate the hair, wash the hair, style the hair, all these things is happening to the hair. Again, the atmosphere, your ends will split, your clothing, so much different thing is happening to the hair. So it will begin to split. You will start to have split ends. It's important to trim those off, because what is going to happen, it's going to split, and when it's split, the split is going to start to run up the hair shaft, and then you're going to see your hair start to break. And this is where I mentioned in the video as well, where I was trimming my hair, that at the end of the hair, the ends, you can see a thinning. It's thin, and you see in the end of it is thin, means some of it is already broken off. So this is why trimming is important in keeping healthier hair. So let's get into how we can stop or fix those problem or those issues. Now, stop doing the things that I would have mentioned. Do the opposite. So pay attention to dryness. Also pay attention to your diet. Also, don't use the wrong comb. Use a wide tooth comb. Eat food that have the nutrients that your body and your hair needs. Protein. Also, again, as I mentioned, supplement, you can use supplement as well. And trimming the hair is important. The next thing I want to mention as well, stress is one thing that can cause your hair to fall out or to break. Stress. So it's important to keep yourself, your mind in good health. Lean on the Lord. That's my encouragement to anyone. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him to direct your path. Whenever we choose to do things on our own and things get out of hand or it don't go the way we want it to go, we become stressful. We're overtaken by the things that are happening around us. We live in this world, things will always happen. But if we trust in God, the creator of this world, knowing that He's in control, then we will be more of peace and more relaxed and don't have to stress and fuss and anxiety over all these things, because it had nothing to our life. Okay, so I'm not preaching on y'all. I'm just trying to give some encouragement in how, change the mindset in the way you view things in order to keep you from stressing, because stress can take a toll on our body and it causes sickness and it also affects the health of our hair. Okay, as I said, fixing some of the fix to hair breakage or the stop to hair breakage is using supplement I mentioned, and also you can use oil. You have strengthening oil, you have olive oil, you have sweet almond oil, you have jojoba oil. These oils are strengthening oils, and other oils out there that also strengthen the hair and prevent breakage and also protect the ends and so forth. If the hair is really in a bad state though, you would have to trim it off. There's no other way but to trim it off. The oil and the supplement and this is not going to stop it if it's at a really significant, if it is really damaged in a severe way, then those are not going to work. Those you can use going forward to prevent. And if it's at let's say a minor stage, then it can mend or restore. But if it's at a significant stage, no, it's not gonna happen. You would have to just trim it off and start back over again. So these are some of the tips and fits of how to maintain healthier hair and also to prevent or to stop hair breakage. Thank you for watching. Also, don't forget to like. Don't forget to also leave your comments below in your comments, your questions. If there's any question you would like to ask, anything you would like to know, please drop it in the comment section below, and also click that subscribe button and the notification bell for future updates. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye.